Friday's 3-game week. Babe Boomer will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month. Hit the other way out toward right field. Villarreal on the move, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Babe Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the...
Settling in now, C.J. Cron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And that's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 3-2 contest. So striding in, number 99, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fontaine has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in 2. Leading off the inning, Babe Boomer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, C.J. Cron. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Fontaine racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. On to first, and they get the double play. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference.
Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Babe Boomer will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to center field. Fontaine looking up. Gone! Boomer, he went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he jumped off.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Babe Boomer will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much...
Out of here! She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Edward Fontaine will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get...
Dusty Coleman is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Boomer onto the grass. He's got it one away. Babe Boomer will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. DJ Barker will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the sixth.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he'll reach first safely. Babe Boomer will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his fourth of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though, so he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Haston waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Andy Shackelford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And he is in there. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough.
Back. Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Babe Boomer will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Fontaine going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit. C.J. Cron will get his first shot now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll just slap the... Babe Boomer walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Smoked on the ground left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So he finds the hole. C.J. Cron will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Babe Boomer will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the sixth.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Fontaine going back on it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do it. C.J. Cron will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Runner goes for second. Looped out towards short. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. Now a slide, and he's in there at the plate, and that'll tie the ball game. Babe Boomer will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his
Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Babe Boomer will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Pitch out, nothing doing. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
1-0 count, here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Squared that one up just a little late. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Babe Boomer stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Stevens going back on it. Still going back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left. Babe Boomer will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Nick Castellanos will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Nick Castellanos gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Babe Boomer will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Babe Boomer is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. The Tigers win it 16-6. Good night from Detroit. Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park. Babe Boomer will stand in, coming off a 2-home run game a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Stevens ranging back at the track. Gone! Boomer is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
So he's aboard again with striding into the box. C.J. Cron. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. No one out with a runner at second. And the runner's breaking for 3rd. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Weller has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Now batting.
Babe Boomer strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Babe Boomer.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. C.J. Cron comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Runner goes for second. Swinging a soft liner. He'll go to the bag for 1. But 1's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Derek Dietrich will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Babe Boomer will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Santiago is there for it. 2 gone. So a good job to get the out. Leading off the inning, Alberto Fernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he'll reach first safely. Stepping in, Miguel Santiago. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home tops player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight the first. Babe Boomer will get his first shot now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one too.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Christian Colon steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Bauer pauses, 0-2 on its way. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in, Babe Boomer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hot shot to third. Scooped up, throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Babe Boomer strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. In there, a base hit. The relay. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. So striding in, C.J. Cron, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. And what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Babe Boomer will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit. C.J. Cron steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Derek Dietrich will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across. Robert Torrin struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And he misses. Danny Muno stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
Oh, you got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, you know this is going to be a tough 4 games, no question about it. So you can bet they're a happy bunch to come in and steal the opener here on the road.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs.
First opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game. Babe Boomer will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runner goes for second. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. Hit in the air to right field. Villarreal moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Sean Langley will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
One there.
No, he's in there.
And look at this. The runner from second is going to come across to score. And on the play, the runner moves. Babe Boomer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutcheon over to his left. 1 down.
Now after the 4.
Dusty Coleman stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Babe Boomer will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
He's out.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for
Harrison Campbell will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first. Jeffrey Queen will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. Oh, what a play. Got him.
Oh, picked him up. Nice play.
now batting.
Babe Boomer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
C.J. Cron Strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And that misses as well. Ball 4. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Wilmer Defoe, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Babe Boomer will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Coleman is there for it. And the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
To first, right to him. He'll go to the bag for 1. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
4 runs on 10 hits.
So that'll just about do it for Eric Harris, Steve Lyons, and our entire. The Indians win this one 10-9. We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we wrap up this. Babe Boomer will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Hits it high and deep out to center field. McCutchen is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. Digging in, Babe Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Babe Boomer.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Babe Boomer will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone.
Babe Boomer is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning.
Boomer.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
This is popped up. Cologne is there for it. 2 down. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Bounce to first. Step on the bag for 1. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.